Welcome back to Cooking with Espiet, featuring me, Espiet. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit new. Today we're going to be baking a cake. Last time we made PB&J, but this time it's going to be a marble cake. Now if you don't have a marble cake, as in 2 cake batters, 6 eggs, water, and other stuff. Making a marble cake, which is double the amount of cake as usual. Today we're going to be using Betty Crocker's Devil's Food and Betty Crocker's Yellow. First, always go for the thicker batch or the less thin batch. Always go for the yellow first because chocolate is much thicker and you don't want to be ruining concentration. Get a clean bowl like this and just put all of your ingredients inside. For yellow cake batter, you're going to need 1 cup of water, half a cup of vinegar oil, and 3 eggs. Now I don't have a cup, so I'm just going to wing it. You're going to need 1 cup of water, you're going to need half a cup of vinegar oil, egg, all the ingredients in there like such. Take a whisker and start whisking. Everything all in one concentration. This might take a while. I would say maybe about 5 minutes. Always go for the corners as there's the actual sugar from the cake batter in there. And you want that all mixed in. You don't want any cake batter and you want only mix. Like, I don't know, play some music or something, I don't know. I don't really care. Now, delegate a special cake pot to cook it. Usually people use butter, but I'll be using Pam today, which is a okay substitute. We just don't want anything sticking onto the pan after we bake it. Once you do that, just put the batter in there. You could use another utensil just to push the rest of the batter that's clinging to the pan inside. You want as much batter in there as possible. Time to make the chocolate batter, aka the devil's food. Now I'm pretty sure it's called the devil's food because if you have chocolate, you're probably supporting the devil. Also, you're probably supporting the devil, and I do not appreciate any of you devil-supporting fools in my Christian Minecraft server. The instructions here request 1 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 3 more eggs. So, you know, as my father always told me, you gotta beat those eggs. If you do hear the voices above me, don't worry, those are 3rd floor people, and 3rd floor people are 3rd floor people. So now that we have this concentration of devil's food, we're going to be mixing it like such until there's a thick single concentration of chocolate batter cake mix. Now that you have a single concentration of cake batter, just put it into the original mix on top of the yellow cake batter. Don't forget to clean your utensils right. The clean utensils, a happy cooker. Don't forget to set your oven, which we have right here in the background, up to 350. That is the pure, correct temperature for any baker's delight. Now that I have my cake ready, I'm going to be waiting until the oven gets preheated up to 350, and then I'm going to go slam it in there, just like in the oven. If you have double the cake batter, it usually says to keep it in the oven for 35 minutes, but it's not going to rise in time, so always try to aim for 45 to 50 minutes is what I would do. That's how you make a marble cake, but again, if you're making a regular cake because you're a college student and cannot afford certain ingredients, always just go for the whatever's, said on the box. I'll be turning off the recording in order to put my alarm so that I do not, burn the frickin' cake. And I'll return when the cake is done. Remember to be safe, and always wear oven mitts whenever you're handling anything in or out of the oven. So we're going to be taking the cake and just slam it on in there. And boom. Now, in about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, we're going to be getting flavored bread. So I just took out the cake out of the oven, and the cake is now done. And an easy way to check to see if it's done is to take a knife and to stab it through the cake. I have already done this and I've already checked. And if you see no uncooked cake batter, that means the cake is done. Almost entirely or mostly. The cake is ready to eat. However, we're going to let it cool down so it's just not hot cake instead of cake. And now here we have the cake, the finished product. It's still a little bit warm, but I couldn't really resist. So we'll be eating the cake right now. Good.
Ooh. That smells so good.
There's baked cake.
Oh, that's awesome.
You want a slice?
Is that?
Right.
Sure. Thanks. What kind of cake is it?
Marble. Thank you for watching. It was actually a pretty delicious cake. Have a relaxing day, and don't forget to subscribe